my name is Jennifer Surmacz. I am the President and Chief Counsel of Posterity Legal Services. In this video, we're going to talk about modern estate planning made simple. I call Posterity the last estate plan you'll ever need. Once you make that estate plan, you never have to keep going back into the attorney to edit your documents. You can just log in and do it there. So our software system, it's a proprietary system. I'm really proud of it because we built it from scratch. And what it does is it marries the old way of doing estate planning with new technology. So by bringing those two systems together, along with the attorney that's going to walk you through this entire process, we can get this estate plan done quickly, efficiently, for low cost, and then it's intuitive. Before, if you go to a traditional attorney, the attorney and you as the client, you'll have this conversation about how you want things to look, who gets what, all of that. And then the attorney then says, okay, client, give me a couple of weeks and I'll come back with a rough draft for you. And then the attorney goes back to their computer and types all of this out. What that has just done is it has made the attorney the gatekeeper to your estate plan. So you can't change anything unless you keep going back to the attorney and paying them more money. What this system does is it gets the attorney out of that gatekeeper position and puts him more of a support role. So the system allows the client to log into their own estate plan. You can see everything that's going on. You can see your family tree. You can see who's getting what. You can change those, make adjustments. And the attorney is there kind of making sure that you're staying in the bumpers. So it removes that gatekeeping aspect and puts the power back in the hands of the client. We are always here. You can always contact your attorney. You can ask questions about your estate plan, questions about your assets. We're always here on call in the background. We have a full support staff for the software. If you're confused about, simple things like how do I share this plan with my daughter, we can teach you how to do that. If something happens like a car accident and families then go to the house and they're looking for these documentation, they don't know where it is, right? So it might be in your filing cabinet, it might be under your mattress. It causes a lot of stress that doesn't need to happen. So if you have this system and you have everything uploaded into it, you can share it with your daughter, your son, your family member, whoever, and they can log in and all of your information is right there. Very easy to access. We also have another feature. If you're in some kind of emergency event, first responders can log in, so can the physician at an emergency room. Very easily, you can share it with them or share it with your family to give to those physicians and first responders, so they can log into your estate plan and see all those medical things, what medication you're on, if you had some kind of surgery, if you had a heart attack, all of that, it's at your fingertips, rather than trying to run around and find paperwork to prove all of these. Well, so the time to do an estate plan is now, while you're of sound mind and able-bodied. This is the time to make these decisions and get your plan in place. Don't think that everything's just gonna be fine, and don't put your family through this toxic 2-year process. Just, get it done ahead of time. We can save your family from going through all of that with just a little bit of foresight, just a little bit of pre-planning, and we can get it done very quickly.